Hi everyone, my name is Matthew Makak, and as of recording this video, yesterday I came out with a video about Vantage, the board game by Stonemaier Games. It was a queer review. I spoke about if it had queer representation in it. I've since taken down the video because it's come to my knowledge that it's problematic. Um, uh, I was contacted by, well, I had contacted Jamie Stegmaier about the video, um, and he let me know that it essentially came across as though I wanted a free game. Um, and after speaking to a few of my friends, it came across as though I was painting Stonemaier Games in a negative light. And I want to apologize for that because those two things were never my intention. That was not what I wanted. The things that I intended for the video were three things. I wanted to uh, state how cool Vantage, the board game, looked. I mentioned in the video that I don't own it and I have not played it, but from what I've seen of it, in terms of some of the research that I did, it looked like a cool game. From Jamie Stegmaier, my conversation with him prior to the video, it did have queer representation in it, so I wanted to share that and share that this game has LGBTQ plus representation in it, and that is cool. Um, and then third, I wanted to ensure that publishers understood that it is important to send review copies to LGBTQ plus content creators if your game has queer content in it, because we're just more likely to notice it and to share that in our reviews um, and in our talking about it. It did not have to be me. I did not mean for it to be that like I wanted a free game. In all honesty, I don't even really like getting review copies. It actually makes me anxious because it all of a sudden puts this pressure on me to play the game and come out with a video in a timely manner. And I barely have time to play the games that I've actually bought. I want to say that at least 95% of the games that I have here are ones that I've bought. I don't do this stuff for free games. My channel is about social issues and board gaming, um, and I that rarely requires me to have a review copy of a game. I really only do reviews because that's what publishers want, um, and um, yeah, and I do queer reviews because that's what I like to do. And I don't think there's any queer review that I've done where I've received a review copy for it. It's always been a game that I bought on my own and that I played. And I should have waited with Vantage to to have played it before I came out with a queer review. The reason I didn't was honestly because I was just really excited about the game. I've been excited about this game since Jamie had first announced that he was creating something like this. And so I was really excited when it was finally released, and I was really excited that it had queer representation. So that is why I made the video, and it was to talk about it. Um, but I did not mean to paint Stonemaier in a negative light. I never wanted to do that. I think that they're a great company, and they've made mistakes throughout the years, but they've always fixed those mistakes, and they've always had conversations with people to ensure that mistakes are not made in the future. The same mistake is not made in the future. Um, and I admire that. I've always spoken very highly about Jamie Stegmaier as a person on this channel throughout the years, especially on my Twitch channel, Room 51 Live, and I really admire him, and I see him as a role model. I look up to him, and so that's what makes this really painful. Because immediately after watching the video, Jamie decided to end Room 51's relationship with Stonemaier Games. Now, that is not something that I care about as much as it felt like he was also ending our interpersonal relationship that we've built over the past 5 to 6 years. Um, and that is really heartbreaking, because I understand that I made a mistake and I came out with a video that I should not have. Um, but it was not out of spite or because I wanted a free game. It was because it was the absolute opposite. I was excited about the game and I wanted to talk about it. Um, but I should have worded it differently, and I should have mentioned in the video that I intended to buy Vantage, the board game, once I had the funds. I don't have the funds right now to do that, but I wanted to. I wanted to buy the game and then come out with a proper queer review where I could give a seal of queer approval after playing the game. I just uh, jumped ahead, and I shouldn't have done that. It wasn't very professional of me. And so I apologize for that. And I apologize to all of you who did wind up watching the video. I did take it down, but for those who did watch the video, I apologize that I painted Stonemaier in a negative light and that I gave a poor image of myself as well. That's not what I wanted to do. That's never what I wanted to do. And yeah, I um, this has just been really hard. It's been a hard several weeks because actually that'll go into part 2 of this video. My next point. I've received a lot of cruelty um, over the past several weeks, mostly due to my CGE video and my DeVere video. Um, and I have received cruelty throughout the years on this channel because of the subject matters that I cover, mostly having to do with LGBTQ plus issues in board gaming. For those who don't know, I'm trans and I am part of the LGBTQ plus community, and so I've received a lot of insults, um, and I'm not trying to group Jamie Stegmaier into this. It's more like this was the final straw for me because I care deeply about my relationships with people. I'm a very shy and introverted person. So relationships really matter to me, the ones that I've built. Um, and it felt like Jamie didn't just end, a professional relationship. It felt like he ended an interpersonal relationship. And his messaging to me really made me feel like a shit person. I don't think that was his intention, but that's just how I felt, and or how it made me feel. Um, and I've been pretty devastated about that. Um, I haven't received a review copy from Stonemaier Games in a while, a long while. For the past several games that he's come out with, I haven't received a review copy, and that was fine. I didn't care. I didn't expect it, even. Um, so I just thought that he would have known me better than to think that I just wanted a free game. Um, but I also understand that my video came across that way. Uh, but I did find his response to be cruel as well. Um, and so ultimately, I think that I'm going to step away from Room 51. Uh, I think that my channel no longer serves what I intended, especially if I'm making video that harms people. That was not my intention, and that's not what I wanted for this channel at all. And so I I think it's best that I just step away for also for my own mental health, because I've just been getting lots of backlash over the past several weeks, which has been hard to look at and read through. And this, I don't know, this has just been really heartbreaking. Um, I love making content, but so I don't know if this will be the absolute end of me making content. I might come back in the future. I don't know. But for now, I think I'm going to be taking a break and stepping away. And for the future, I also want to say, in case I do come back, Room 51 will no longer be accepting review copies from any publisher uh, because I don't want it to be seen as, that I'm just in it for free games. I'm not. I never was. That's not why I do this. And like I said, it normally just causes me anxiety anyway. Um, but needless to say, I do apologize to Jamie and to Stonemaier Games and to you, the viewers. And I think that this will be the last video I record for at least a while, if not indefinitely. Um, there is one more video coming out next week, funnily enough, about queer reviews. It actually aired by accident earlier this week, and I took it down because I wanted to come out with my Vantage video. Um, but yeah, so that video will come out. That'll be the last video. I'll probably get flack for that, but whatever. Um, and I will be streaming with my brother this Sunday, August 24th at 11 p.m. EST on Twitch under Room 51 Live. If you want to come check that out, that'll probably be my last stream that I do. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been there, especially those who've been there since the beginning, since I was on the Dice Tower, and who've stuck with me through the years, who've commented and engaged with me. It really means so much to me. You have no idea. I know that you could be doing so many other things, and that you took the time to watch me and to engage with me. Means a lot to me. So thank you, and thank you to all the publishers who have believed in me and who have sent review copies to me over the years. And who've sponsored me even. That has been it's been a crazy ride. So there's been a lot of good as well. I don't want people to think that there's just been bad, and that's why I'm leaving. There has been a lot of positive, and I don't want people to think also that the board gaming community is just filled with cruel people. I'm talking about commenters. I'm not talking about Jamie Stegmaier. I don't think he's a cruel person. And uh, yeah, it's just that the internet breeds cruelty, I think. And I don't know if I really want to be a part of that anymore. So yeah, this will probably be the last video that I record. I love making content, but I think it's time to step away. I might be back, who knows. But even though I'm going to be shutting down this YouTube channel and my Twitch channel, I will still keep my Discord open. Because I've created community there, and the people in there are very kind and supportive of one another, and that's important to me. If you want to be part of that Discord channel, just email me at thisisroom51@gmail.com, and I could send you the invite link to that. But yeah, thank you for being here, and I apologize to Jamie, to Stonemaier Games, and to you. And that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. I don't know if I'll catch you next time, but